So here's one of the craziest things that ever happened to us on tour. Now, my PR person hates when I tell this story, but it was a crazy night. So we're on tour in Germany. The last stop of the tour is Frankfurt. We made a stop in Amsterdam because like when you go to that part of the country, or the world rather, you're supposed to go to Amsterdam. So we went to the place called Bulldogs, not to be confused with that gay club that they have in Atlanta, because it's a totally different thing. I was actually gonna post while I was in Amsterdam, yo, we had Bulldogs. And then my man was like, yo, that's not a good idea, so I didn't. But anyway, we got the space cake. We go to Frankfurt, Germany. It's last day of the tour. Something tells me I can't bring this stuff back to America. So I eat one, and we go to this Heineken bar, and we chase the Heineken. And me and my noviceness, not knowing how like the mixing of weed and alcohol goes, or edibles rather, yo, it kicked in, and it kicked in the most amazing way. We went to some, some Mediterranean spot. I strangled an entire platter of food, and then we started walking around Frankfurt, which I like to call the axis of evil, because everything that could be possibly happening bad was happening on this like square block. There was a place called the Sex Inn that we were standing in front of. And apparently it was like a sex club because it's Frankfurt, Germany, and apparently you can do whatever the hell you want there. I'm standing in front of the spot. This lady pulls me in because she thought I was T-Pain. I was a little chubbier at the time, had dreads, and I'm a little high. So my response time is a little delayed in like talking back to the person saying, yo, I don't even want to be in here. I was just kind of like pulled in like a little red wagon. I'm in there like for 5 or 6 minutes, and they talk about bringing all these women down, and I'm like, yo, I don't want to be here, I want to go. I had to tell them that I was a cop in order for them to let me out. So they let me out. We're walking around. I'm still paranoid. Weed's kicking in at full blast now. There are models doing heroin in the street, like attractive chicks doing heroin, like on the curb. And it's just like, yo, you chicks are hot. Why are you doing heroin in the street? Not even why are you doing heroin in the street. Why are you doing heroin? Like, there's enough movies that show that that's a hard thing to kick. So in addition to that, there's this kid circling around on a bicycle. I think he wants to steal my camera because, I'm just a tidge, paranoid at this point. And then my Indian friend thought that these skinhead dudes was gonna try to jump him because apparently that's a thing or something. But come to find out, they weren't Indians at all. They were actually Hare Krishnas. And instead of like beef, they wanted to like give him a book and a hug. So that de-escalated quickly. Also, there was an Indian pimp, all white, white suit, white hat, very stereotypical. He had a bad chick with him. And I'm just like soaking all this in, just trying to absorb, like, why is this happening? Why is this legal? Like, where are the police? There were no police to be found. Like, I wanted to notify somebody and let them know about the kid on, circling on the bike who wanted to steal my camera, but there was no one to tell. And I think even if they did, they would have probably did something to me too. So at the end of it all, I got my camera and I like did a video reenactment, like just saying everything that happened, just so when I watch it later, it makes sense and I can understand everything that happened the night before. Because like sometimes you wild out and forget what happened. Like one time I ate a whole edible bar and you couldn't tell me that me and my friends didn't stop 9/11 from happening. Like I called my friend Kino, who's in my rap group, the Bodega Brothers, with me, and I was like, yo, Key, we stopped 9/11. It's September 12th, bro. I'm in the World Trade Center right now. And he's like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, yo, we did it. I don't know how we did it, but it's done. September 11th didn't happen. Then at that point, the carpet started getting hot. And I felt like it was melting my shoes. And like when I would like lift my foot up, it felt like it was like sticking and doing this little sticky thing. But apparently it was all my imagination. On top of that, I was scared to leave because everyone had knives because we was at a steak joint. That is one of my craziest tour stories ever.